Here's Affordable Granite's quick guide to granite worktop sealing. Now before we start, it's important to note that there are some stones which should not be sealed, such as engineered stones. Man-made materials will not benefit from sealing. For example, quartz, where the stone is held together by plastic resin, or in ceramics and sintered particle materials like dectum, where pressure and very high temperatures have bonded everything together, meaning any dirt or stain is only ever on the surface and can be attacked there. Not all granites need sealing either. For example, dark volcanic natural stones like black galaxy, black pearl, or steel grey granite. Even light-coloured blue pearl worktops will not benefit from sealing. They're already non-porous enough. These are the stones that are used on external cladding on buildings. That's a clue. Finally, light-coloured stones don't require sealing if they have been deep sealed on their way to your kitchen. This is true of dry treat or sensor brand materials. On the off chance they should require resealing, they need specialist professional care. The bottom line is if you put a sealer on a non-porous stone, it will simply sit on the surface and can even cause stains. If you're in doubt as to whether your stone should be sealed, feel free to ask us. So, why would you need to seal your granite worktop? Well, we're aware that the kitchen is the heart of the home, and if you've invested in a granite worktop, you'll want it to look as good as possible, especially if it's been freshly installed by Affordable Granite. You can tell when it's time for sealing because any water on the stone surface tends to soak into and darken the granite surface until it dries out, as opposed to sitting on top of it. Test this yourself by spraying some of the water onto the worktop, and if you can't see beading, then it's time for sealing. If you can see beading, there's no need for sealing. Using sealant on stones that don't need it can actually cause other cleaning problems. Before you can think about sealing your worktop, it needs to have a proper clean first. Any household daily cleaner will do, although we'd recommend Affordable Granite, Granite and Quartz Cleaner, as it does a fantastic job of getting to any grease that might be lurking deep within the stone. Then allow the worktop to thoroughly dry. If we try sealing when the worktop is still wet, the moisture will prevent the sealant from penetrating the granite to give it that all-important subsurface protection. Assuming the worktop is now totally clean and dry, use a professional grade sealer designed for natural stone. At Affordable Granite, we're big fans of Acme Anti-Fleck Stain Repellent because, like the best products, it won't change the look or feel of your worktop. It's pretty important for it to stay looking like the surface you know and love. What it will do though is penetrate the granite surface and give it a fully protective layer. With all products, it's best to follow the manufacturer's instructions, but generally we take the sealer, give it a shake, and apply it to part of the worktop. Then move the sealer around the surface using a soft cloth, paying particular attention to areas around the cooker, sink, and where you make hot drinks, as these get most of the day-to-day action. Having completely treated the whole surface of the worktop evenly, let it set for 20 minutes. Then give it another coating of sealing product and allow it to dry for half an hour. After this time, take a paper towel or an old tea towel, or even a microfiber cloth if you have one, and wipe the excess product off until it's dry. If you find any spots of dried sealer, no worries. Simply give it a wipe with a sealing pad and the sealant will take the excess off. Then dry it with the cloth too. After leaving the worktops for 2 or so hours to completely dry, it will be sealed and ready for another year of culinary joy. I hope you found this informative, and if you have any questions, get in touch with us at Affordable Granite, and we'll do our best to help.